What about now, guys? Yeah, I just realized this setting was off on OBS. Should be able to hear me now. Let me know, and if it's not working again, I'll do a hard reset. Give it 1 second. There we go. There we go. Nice. There we go. It's what you like to see. Hey, Fire Productions, welcome back. How's everyone doing? I'm just updating the sheet now. We're gonna do awards predictions today. I wanted to pull up Vegas odds on each of these players as well, because I thought that'd be a nice little fun thing. Let's see. Now Fire's saying you can't hear me? Oh, okay. You can hear me. Oh, these odds are kind of surprising. Jack Flaherty, 1,500. I made the player above Shohei Ohtani, but anybody who follows me on Twitter probably knows that somebody will donate it and make it Omar Narvaez or something soon. It's been a funny meme. Hey, Pepito. Hey, Flamer. How's it going, guys? My lips are super chapped today because I ran out of chapstick. It's been a struggle, man. It's been an absolute struggle. Jack Flaherty was 1,500. If you guys want to throw in any questions or anything like that, we're just gonna be hanging out for like the first 15 minutes because I gotta finish up the sheet. I'm kind of slacking. I'm a little bit behind right now. Ohtani may win comeback player of the year, TBH. I don't actually have comeback player of the year, but we can talk about that at the end. There you go, Tyler. There you go. Case, and I hope you're doing well as well. I keep forgetting who is the other 1,500. Luis Castillo. Where is he? There he is. What's going on, JT? Nice to see you, brada. Max Fried, it's plus 1,700? Really? Really? Max Fried? Mancini's already... Yeah, Mancini's gonna win it in the AL if he just, like, records... Oh my god, it's already here. Listen, I knew it was gonna happen. I just didn't think it was gonna happen that fast. Hunter, thank you for the $5. Not a first-time donator. Hunter has donated before. Look, it was already typed in. It was in my remembered searches. Frank Catalanoto, that'd be a good one. Thank you for the 5, Hunter. Of course, I'm gonna throw up Omar. But now I don't think anyone else is gonna donate because I think everyone just wants to keep my supposed lookalike up there. For those who don't follow me on Twitter, and you should, I posted because somebody commented like a few times on separate videos. Is it me or does Jolly look like Omar Narvaez? And I think we all know deep down that I don't look anything like Omar Narvaez. But it just kind of turned into a meme a little bit. I added fuel to the fire. I'll accept the blame. But now I'm a consensus lookalike to this man. Starting catcher for the Milwaukee Brewers. Hey man, he plays well, so could be worse. He right though? Happy early birthday. You know my birthday? When's my birthday? Oh, I mentioned my birthday in one of my videos or streams, whatever. April 25th. Yeah. Why does he have 2 face cams? It is a good meme. That's why I don't mind it at all. You guys are good with the memes, so I really don't care. So it just makes me laugh. Kershaw was plus 2,000. Okay, Strasburg should be on it. Strasburg got hurt, so I'm tentatively not putting him on here. I believe the odds. No, the odds have him at plus 2,000. We can throw him on here. I don't mind that. We can make him a late edition. I just have to pull up his stat, or maybe I'll just leave his stats blank. I don't know. Make sure to follow him. Hey, thanks, Retro. Good man. Good man right there. Good man. They're like a different shade of red. That's okay. He was plus 2,000. Should have done the odds earlier. That's okay. It's like actually really close. What, me and Omar Narvaez? I hope you're joking. Hey, WMT. Welcome back to the stream, man. Strasburg, Clayton Kershaw. It's 2,200 for Charlie Morton? Get out of here. No way. I'm not putting Charlie Morton on here. He's good, but he's not going to win Cy Young. No way. Who was the other 2,200? It was Brendan Woodruff. Local Twitter. BTW. Hey, Jonathan Williams. Was day to day? Okay, that's good to hear. It looked iffy. Me too, Tyler. Me too. I recognize the song. I don't know. I just put on a lo-fi compilation, so that's actually probably not a good thing if you recognize it, because that means it's probably copyrighted. But that's okay. Dinelson Lamet is 2,500. That's a kind of a steal if he has a good year. That's good odds right there, baby. Hey MH, what's going on, man? Yeah, the Lamet odds are pretty darn good. Corbin 2800. I don't know. Oh, Recho, you got it, man. You've been very supportive. That was an easy pick. I wanted to update it down there. So there's a lot of guys that aren't ranked that I thought would be. It's very interesting. Zach Gallen is like not on here. Zach Gallen doesn't have Cy Young odds. That's very strange to me. And then they're all 3,300. So Sixto was already correct. Zach Wheeler was low. Hey Reeves. Oh, you binged all the prediction streams? I hope you agreed with some of them. Some people got mad, some people enjoyed my picks. It's kind of a mixed bag. Okay, so most of the guys I had listed had ranks. Corbin Burns didn't have a rank. All these guys did. Max Fried had a really high rank. You think Lindor will sign an extension? If he doesn't in 2 weeks, I'm scared. I'm definitely scared. That's very concerning if he doesn't. Wow, I'm very shocked that Zach Gallen isn't listed for Cy Young odds. That's very strange to me. Corbin has a good year every other year, so maybe he will be good this year. He's like the Giants in that way, I guess. I have a reliever here. Those don't do odds, I don't think. Needs to grow his mustache in the middle. Doesn't have a spot of skin. So he's the perfect mustache with Narvaez. No way. That's leaning too far into the meme. I know there's Rookie of the Year odds. Let's check those out. How's the, hopefully everything's fitting. No, I need MLB. There we go. Reuse sleeper pick. Do I have him listed? Oh, well, I didn't do AL, so we'll have him listed next time. He's a fun pick. Okay, these are NL. Okay, so it's plus 350 for Key Brian Hayes. Let's do one of these. Oops. Yeah, you guys get to see the ins and outs of the stream setup. The setting up process. It's very different. Oh, hey, easy. What's going on, guys? My favorite weeks ever. Oh, Foolish commented on your video? That's awesome, dude. Good for you, dude. Glad to see the growth. I think the Mets might sign Tyler Flowers since Nino got hurt. Nino got hurt? Also, Tyler Flowers is available? I didn't know either of those things. I guess I'm asleep at the wheel here. BRB, what's going on, Lewis? Nice to see you, bud. 39 watching? We'll wait a little bit longer. Maybe till we get like 50 or 60. Plus 350 and then plus 500 for Sixto. Okay. So prediction that the player above my head is not going to change. I mean, I hope it does, because that means no donations for the next 2 hours. But, you know, people want the meme. I got to give it to them, man. Can't withhold the meme. Sixto, there you are. You or me 22 times in a row. I'd be okay with that. Josiah Gray will get called up this year, next year. I'm betting on next year as well. What's going on, Ami? He doesn't. It's not that he doesn't seem ready. I just don't think the need is urgent. Ian Anderson has pretty high odds. Very interesting. Well, what do you guys think? Should we start with like the rookie stuff and then work our way up, or should we start with MVP? Because I have MVP at the top. What's going on, Travis? Dylan Carlson plus 900. Who's your favorite obscure Met? Probably Jordani Valdespin. It's not the greatest pick, but he's just. It's so fun that he existed. He was such a meme. Rookie to MVP? I kind of agree, Puppy Guy. And with MVP? Yeah, I got to leave you guys wanting more, you know? If I gave you the good stuff right away. Oh, I don't have Ha-Seong Kim listed. I should have done that. That was stupid. Okay. I'm going to put him down here because he deserves to be here. I got to go with Jack Egbert. That's a good one. What about Brad Emus? Is the joke that you look like Omar Narvaez? It is. I have a hat signed by Brian Stokes, Nelson Figueroa, and Bobby Parnell. Those are some names. Hey, Moon Juice, welcome to your first stream, bud. Catching a good one. We're doing awards today. Josh Chisholm with plus 3,000? I might just put some money on that real quick. I might just have to. Those seem like really good odds. 2,200 for Mackenzie Gore. Okay. 50 people. Yeah. Oh, whoa! Oh my goodness. Dr. Touchdown with a $20. I think that's the highest donation we've ever gotten. So that's crazy. If you're a first-time viewer, thank you, man. I don't think I've seen you in here before. As a Cardinals fan, your Tom Herc video made me a fan of your content. A lot of people seem to like that one, so I'm glad, dude. Keep up the good work. Let's get Paul Goldschmidt up there. Coming right up. All right, so the Omar Narvaez meme has been defeated for now. Wow. Seth Beer's a good one. 20 bomb, dude. Thank you so much, Dr. Touchdown. Gotta give you the royal treatment. Yeah, Omar Narvaez is going down for a little bit. I haven't done anything. We've earned me $25. You guys are too good. I have the sweetest fans. It's a big win from Dr. Touchdown. Oh, the shadows look really bad. I just noticed that. Oops. We'll fix that in a second. Okay. Damn. I guess people really missed the streams, huh? We went over a week without one. I was getting lazy on you guys. That's my bad. Yeah, we're going to do awards for the AL next. Probably on Sunday, I think, is when we'll do the AL award stream. And then I'll do playoff predictions, I think, after that. And then streams will probably just become me playing games or something. I'll probably do nightly recaps during the season, talk about the game slate and stuff like that. I think those would be fun. Tom Her video made me subscribe. Let's go. I mean, 8 home runs and 110 RBIs is such a fun season. So I'm glad that I made a video about it. It's great. It's good to hear. Technically, that's going to motivate. Yeah, it's true, because people are going to want to put Omar back up, so I guess that kind of worked out. Thank you for the donation again, Dr. Touchdown. Very cool. Very grateful. Christian Pache of 1,200. That's another pretty good bet to make, honestly. I would favor Pache more than I would Ian Anderson, personally, for Rookie of the Year for the Braves, at least. Joey Bart is 1,500. That's kind of a sneaky one. Joey Bart didn't look great last year, though. I will say that. Did not look that good. And then who else is left? Did we get everyone? I think we got everyone. Yeah, and then it's just Ha-Seong Kim, which I'm probably not saying right. Plus 1,800. No Bartolo Colon? No. Multiple people in the Padres Twitter group chat are fans. Dude, that's dope. I was making Padres videos for a little bit. I've been slacking lately, so I apologize to those guys. But they'll be back soon. Padres are going to be good, so it's going to be a lot of content to make. For obscure Mets, I have a signed ball from Dwayner Sanchez. Really good one. Ami, I don't think Jake Cronenworth qualifies as a rookie anymore. If you want backyard baseball, there's a way to get it on your comp for free. You might have to show me that. Actually, I haven't played that in a minute. I was thinking MLB Power Pros, because that's just like my baseball game. But we'll see. Sorry, you're good, Dr. Full. You're barely late. It's 7:15. You're like 10 minutes late. You're all good. How many we got? 55? Okay, we're going to start soon. Sorry, we got a lot of people in here. I'm slacking. Okay, so people in the group chat said that we should start with the rookies, so I think we'll go with that, and we'll work our way up to relievers, and then we'll go to Cy Young, and then we'll go to MVP. I think that'd be good if you guys are cool with that. So what I'm going to do, the first two, what I'm going to do, Alec Bohm, I'm pretty sure he also doesn't qualify as a rookie. I'm pretty sure anyone who qualified last year, except Ke'Bryan Hayes, because they're not listed here. That's the thing. If Alec Bohm and Jake Cronenworth were rookies that qualified, they would be near the top here, but they're not here. So I don't think we can list them. So I'm just going to stick with the current list. JJ Bleday is another good one. Okay. Mickey Manayak. He might not start the year with the club. He's also not listed here. I'm kind of straying away from the guys that aren't listed on Vegas odds, because I just think the odds of them getting on here is really low. So we're just going to go with this list. It's a nice diverse group of guys, though. Bohm is qualified. You sure? Because he got Rookie of the Year votes last year, so how would he be qualified? I don't know about all that. All right. Bruce Gratterall, I think he qualified last year. He's another one. How do the odds work? The odds are, well, for qualifying, it's different this year. Hi, Sad Man. What's going on? I don't think I've seen you in a stream before. How's it going, man? Sad Man, honorary admin, of course. Because it's goddamn Sad Man baseball. Come on. Who are we kidding? Pearson? I don't think, because anyone that I don't see here, well, Pearson is in the other league, dude. So, we're doing NL right now. This is National League. Thank you for saying that, Totinas. I appreciate it. Very kind. Yeah, Nate Pearson's here. So, we're going to do American League on Sunday. But for now, we're just going to stick with the National League. I don't have the stats up for Ha-Seong Kim because I was stupid and I forgot to list him. Hi, Eli. Welcome to the stream for your first time. But I'm putting him on here. So these are all the guys. These are their Vegas odds. These are their cumulative minor stats from where they came from and stuff like that. I got their prospect ranks up and stuff like that. So I got it all going for you guys. We're going to do rookies first. I'm going to pick my top 3 candidates for who I think will win Rookie of the Year. I'm not necessarily going to go by the book. and just pick the guy with the best track record, the best prospect ranking and stuff. Although some of the picks will be, you're going to have to pick them because they're just obvious candidates to win. And there is one in the Rookie of the Year candidate for the National League. But I just thought it would be fun to kind of deliberate, see what you guys think. And yeah, so we'll start with the rookies. 8-bit Jolly Olive stickers magnets? I don't know, do I need to start making those? I don't have any merch or like a Patreon or anything. I'm planning on doing that stuff this summer. I've just been too busy with schoolwork and stuff. But yeah, give some love to Sadman in the chat. He's the GOAT. Alright. So I got a list of how many guys? 3, 6, 9, 11. 11 guys. Okay, so we got 11 guys here. There are some obvious picks. We got Ke'Bryan Hayes, who lit the league on fire last year in the very short time he was up with the Pirates. I really like Sixto Sanchez. Sixto started a playoff game, looked really good. He still qualifies as a rookie for this season, and he's got Cy Young odds as well. I've seen a number of his jersey online. That's true. I forgot that I have that. It's a good point, TT. Very, very well raised. Such a troll. Dylan Carlson's supposed to be the real deal for the Cardinals. He's going to be playing right field every day for them, alongside Tyler O'Neill, Harrison Bader. I like Mackenzie Gore. I made a video on Mackenzie Gore for those who saw it. But he doesn't look like he's going to start the year with the club. If he does, he's going to be a bullpen piece, most likely just because of their studded rotation. Hey, now Hawan, you made it to another one. He never misses a stream. He doesn't miss. He really doesn't. I bet the Padres will trade Ke'Bryan. I disagree. I think they're going to lock him up for a while. Because they have no guys on the book next year except for Gregory Polanco. So they actually have some money to spend. Okay. I really like Jazz Chisholm's odds. I didn't place a bet on Rookie of the Year, actually. So I might take the odds on him and put like $2 down. If he wins, I make $60. That's pretty good. I placed bets on Christian Yelich for NL MVP because his odds are pretty good, plus 1,200 for someone as good as him. And NL Cy Young, I believe I did. I'm trying to remember. I picked someone with good odds. I'll remember when I look up the list later. But yeah, I like Jazz's odds. I really like the young Marlin guns that they got. Jazz is sick, dude. Listen, people were mad when Miami traded Zach Gallen to Arizona, but they got back a really good player in Jazz Chisholm. He's only ranked 66 on MLB prospect rank, which I think is kind of low for him. Dude's got a lot of talent. Very versatile, potentially 5-tool kind of player. Christian Pache is making his debut, and, well, he made his debut in the playoffs last year. He only got like 4 regular season at-bats. But he's like the #1 Braves guy. He's going to start in center field. Yeah, if you want to talk about these Marlins guys, Sadman met like most of them because he was in the dugout during spring training last year. I always start late. I always start on time, but I always start the actual content late. Big difference, all right? Is it milking? It might be milking. Who's to say? Who's to say? Hey, Brett Johnson, what's going on, man? I like Spencer Howard. Spencer Howard's going to get a real shot with the Phillies this year because they got Wheeler, Nola, Eflin, 1, 2, 3. I think Velasquez probably gets another shot at the #4. Then Spencer Howard is probably going to get the nod. You got guys like Matt Moore in there. Maybe, I forget who else they signed. Oh, Chase Anderson maybe, but he'll probably be in the bullpen. So Spencer Howard's going to get some looks in the rotation. He has pretty good minor stats, as you guys can tell, because I pulled them up for you. Ian Anderson, I think his odds are a little weird, all things considered, especially because he's of lower prospect rank than Christian Pache. He has a plus 750, so I honestly wouldn't take the odds on that at all. The big guys we're looking at here are Ke'Bryan Hayes. We're looking at Dylan Carlson. We're taking a peek at Ha-Seong Kim if he ends up beating out Cronenworth for that starting job at second base. I don't think that's going to happen. If it does happen, it would happen maybe in May or something. Cronenworth had a great rookie season, but his spot is not safe in that Padres infield. It's really not. Ha-Seong Kim is a very talented baseball player. I posted a clip on my Twitter like a month ago of the crack of the bat on one of his home runs in the KBO. Dude's crazy. Dude's got some serious pop. So yeah, I'm looking at these two. I'm looking at Ha-Seong Kim. I'm looking at Spencer Howard. I'm looking at Christian Pache, and then I like most of these guys, honestly. I really do. What's going on, Spooky? Sorry, I missed chat for a little bit. Matt Moore and Chase Anderson are the 4 and 5 currently for the Phils. Interesting. Very interesting. So Velasquez isn't even on the depth chart. Very interesting. Padres are very loaded. Yeah, Padres are all over this spreadsheet. They're everywhere on this thing. What if Tomoyuki Sagano came over? Oh man, I wish. dude was the best pitcher over there for a little bit. So he would be a fine addition to pretty much any of these teams. I'm going to cut out the Vegas odds just for now because they're not super integral to the discussion of the teams. But I don't know. What's your guys' like top three? What do you guys got going there? Ryan Weathers is a really good lefty pitching prospect that the Padres also have. But I also think they just don't have room for him this year. They made so many additions in the bullpen with like Mark Melancon, Keone Kela. They already had Drew Pomeranz. They have all these guys in the bullpen that if one of the young guys is going to... Oh, sorry. I didn't even realize. It's probably a new song. I don't think it was that bad before, right? My bad, guys. It's because I can't hear. I use a program called Soundflower to convert the sound to like the stream. So I can't hear how loud it is, but... Let's see. Yeah, the chat's catching up now. Okay. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me that it's good. Better? A little bit lower? I don't know. Do I have permission to make a video compilation of every donation on your streams? Absolutely, Pepito. If you want to do that, I'd love that. And if you could send that to me, that'd be great. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I think it might have just been a new song, and the new song jacked up the volume. It's weird. Very strange. All right. But yeah, let's get back to it. Who's your Rookie of the Year pick in the NL? There's a few obvious ones. The easy pick is Ke'Bryan Hayes, and it shows in the odds that he has, plus 350. It's definitely the best one. It's going on BOW Baseball. Is that Bow Baseball or BOW? I don't know. Lindor's first home run happened today. This is true. This is true, but the Padres do have 3 injured relievers. Oh, I didn't know that. I know that, like, Nola and Myers got injured. I didn't know that. Oh, they're getting kind of bit by the injury bug a little bit. That's unfortunate for them. Let's see. Pache, easily. Dylan Carlson. Do you know Robbie Heidi? Yes, me and Robbie are good friends. I'll be going on Robbie's stream on March 22nd to talk about the NL East. Oh, big bang for my water bottle. Sorry, guys. Big bang. All right. Should I do top 5 picks or top 3 picks? I was going to do top 3, but now I kind of want to rank more. I just have too many guys that I like. Let's pull up the... I have a little ranking board here. Let me pull that up really quick. No, I want the full one. Where's the full one? There we go. So I'm just going to put these next to their names and stuff like that. So I'll put that down here. First place is our platinum thing that we only gave to Mike Trout in one of the streams, if you remember. Diamond, second place. Gold, third place. Silver, fourth place. Bronze, fifth place. I'll just put them near their names or on the same line. Nats are going to win the NL East to prove you wrong. Maybe they won't come in last, but they're not going to win the East. Can't win. I'm not a Nats believer. I'm not a Nats believer at all. That is just cap. Sorry, dude. Woodruff is an extremely underrated Cy Young pick. I think both those Brewer guys at the helm could be really fun picks to win the Cy Young. Oh my God. Dude, did you seriously just join it a second time to keep the meme alive? I have to. I don't know what I helped create a meme. I already have it saved, actually. I don't even need to pull it up. It's already on the... That's hilarious. You guys are trolls. Dr. Touchdown, thank you for the donation, man. Very kind. Second donation of the stream, just to be a troll. I gotta respect it. I really do. I do have to respect this. I don't look like him. There's no resemblance. We are two completely different looking people. Look, I'll put him right next to me. There's nothing going on here. No resemblance whatsoever. Alright? You guys can cut it out now, okay? I'm serious, guys. I'm gonna get mad. The meme is strong. It is a good, it's just a good meme. Thank you for another 5, Dr. Touchdown. We gotta make you like honorary admin or something, man. What a homie. What a homie. My goodness. Let's check on how we're doing. W from Paint in the Black. Yes, sir. 61. Pretty good. Okay. All right. So who am I eliminating from this discussion? I think any of these first like 7 guys can get the nod. I don't think Mackenzie Gore is gonna break out this year. I think he'll be up next year. But he'll probably be a bullpen guy unless they trade someone or they trade him. They might trade him. Oh my god. Another one? No player this time? If you want another player, man, let me know. You've already donated like $30, dude. I really appreciate you, but you don't have to donate again. I appreciate it, obviously. Love the Corbin Miz video. Nice, man. I worked hard on the Corbin. Oh my god, you guys are going wild. Alright, I gotta go with Bow Baseball, man. Why am I wearing... You guys are trolling so hard. Hey, Bloodline. Okay, Javi Baez is going up. I'm not making Omar bigger because I'm taking him off. That's right. If you want him back. Now, $4.99. Can you imagine if somebody donated $4.99 and requested a player and I was like, actually, I need one more penny. So it's not really going to cut it. I'm sorry. I guess you guys really missed the stream, man. I'm feeling the love tonight. I really appreciate it. But you guys are also trolling so hard. The Omar is going to die for... I'm sure that somebody will donate 5 for Omar again. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure he'll be back. Okay? Listen, we barely knew him. Jolly Olive just created an elaborate meme to farm donations on stream because he knows that his viewers are memers. It's true. It's a true fact. Somebody cancel me. Cancel me. I'm out of control. I like Javi's PNG. It's good looking. It's clean. Omar Narvaez or no more. Oh, that was a banger. That was a good line, JT. Okay. Sixto. Did this start already? Yes, it did. We're just dilly-dallying and fucking around. Okay. So I think... this is tough. Alright, I'm going to award my 5th place here because we got to start doing this. Bring back double face cam? No, get out of here. I'm going to give my 5th place to Spencer Howard, I think. Only because he's just going to get a lot of looks this season. So I'm kind of interested to see what his performance ends up being. I don't necessarily think that Spencer Howard is going to be a fantastic starting pitcher in his rookie year, but I feel like the Phillies are just going to lean on him because I don't think the Matt Moore experiment's going to go well. Chase Anderson has fared pretty poorly in recent seasons, so I think it's going to be Velasquez and it's going to be Spencer Howard. So as the anchor for that rotation that's going to be looking to compete, you know, if he turns in good starts against these NL East teams, that's going to get heavier consideration than maybe a starting pitcher who's doing well in the Central or something like that. So I think Spencer Howard, I'm going to lock him in for my 5th best odds to win NL Rookie of the Year. Okay, in 4th place, I'm pretty sure, this is tough. This is pretty hard. I'm not sleeping on Kim, necessarily. I am kind of sleeping on the Braves guys a little bit. NL Rookie of the Year is not an easy category. Oh my god, another donation. Put Daniel Murphy up on the Nats. Oh, you're not gonna let me do Mets, Daniel Murphy? Okay, I will get to this, I promise. I'm gonna pin this actually. But let's do a couple more rankings first. It'll go up, I promise. I just want to let the Javi Baez donation sit a little bit longer. But thank you, William, for the $5. Well, you know, I'll search it so I don't forget it. How about that? I'll search it, put it up. You guys are going buck wild right now. Oh my god. Oh, I don't see Nats, dude. I don't see Nats. You might have to pick Mets or Rockies. Or Cubs if you wanted to. You could do Cubs. There's this one, but I don't think this will, like, fit. Because of the bat. So, Mets or Rockies, you let me know, William Hooray. I'm guessing you're going to pick Rockies or Cubs. Okay. I'm going to give Jazz Chisholm my 4th place. And I believe... Oh, no, it's aligned with Sixto. So, I really like Jazz Chisholm. I don't believe he's locked down the starting gig yet, but I'd be shocked if he wasn't ending up the starting second baseman for them pretty much full-time come season's end. They have Isan Diaz. They have a couple other guys there. They have Lewin Diaz. But I think Jazz is just the most talented of the crop. And he's one of their high-ranked prospects. He got a little bit snubbed on the MLB Top 100, in my opinion. Put up Trey Turner then? Okay, I'll look up Trey Turner. There you go. Trey Turner, PNG. That has to exist. Come on, he's like a new player. There you go. All right, cool. So we'll put that up once we finish up our rookies. Shogo, I believe Shogo does not qualify. Shogo qualified for last year. And Shogo didn't look great. He batted like Mendoza line. Does that mean the Jazz for Gallen trade was good? I'm not saying that. I feel like the Marlins could have asked for a little bit more than Jazz Chisholm, but you shouldn't be upset with the return, Joey. I think that Jazz Chisholm is going to be a fantastic player with a lot of star power and swagger. 5-tool capability. I don't know if he gets there considering how young he is right now, but he's got the speed. He's got a little bit of pop. He's got a great glove. Dropping into say that's Sixto Sanchez season. I mean, it's going to be between Sixto and Ke'Bryan Hayes. I'm just letting you guys know now. Instead of Dylan Carlson, I'm going to put my third place with Christian Pache. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that is what I'm going to do. I like Dylan Carlson a lot, but he did not look good in the very short sample size we got in 2020. I'm kind of going on that, which I know is not a good idea because you have to take it with a grain of salt. That's just kind of how things go. I like Christian Pache a lot. I like his odds a lot more than Ian Anderson, even though Vegas disagrees with me. They have Anderson at 750 and Pache at 1200. Pache's got a great glove in center. He's going to steal you a bunch of bags. I can't make an Omar Narvaez video. It'll fuel too much fire to the meme. Far too much. But Pache, he really stepped up in the NLCS, man. That's a hard thing to do if you're a rookie. To kind of show up and, take over one of the hardest positions in the field for a team that wants to go to the World Series. So that was really impressive to me more than anything that Dylan Carlson did. I know that Carlson's going to get regular at-bats, but I'm just a little bit more high on the glove and the speed of Pache. Although I believe that Carlson maybe will probably become a better hitter in that aspect. I'm not a big Ian Anderson believer. I'm seeing that in chat a little bit. Which rookie has the highest floor? Lux looks really good in spring training right now. I don't know. Does Lux still qualify? Because he also wasn't on the odds, but I feel like he's definitely a rookie. You have to go do the video. Hey, man, do what you got to do. I can't wait to see it, man. That's awesome. Gavin Lux. No, he already passed the threshold, 138 at-bats. Yeah, he spent some time up. Them not adding him to the postseason roster probably lit a fire under his ass, especially because they won the World Series. So bear that in mind when you're thinking about Gavin Lux this season, because I'm pretty sure he's going to get regular at bats now, unless they start Chris Taylor, which I would find very surprising. And then 1 and 2 is going to be Ke'Bryan and Sixto, and I'm not gonna lie, man, I like Sixto. I really do. I really like Sixto. Ke'Bryan Hayes looked really good, but I just feel like that Pirates team holds him back a little bit. I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see my rankings with this. I know it's very small. I apologize for that. Let's see what chat's saying. Retro. Jolly would love to be compared to Omar if you were on the Mets. You make a compelling point. So yeah, my first place I'm going to give to Sixto Sanchez. I'm on the Sixto train. I'm on the Marlins train. Marlins are finishing in third place, by the way. If you guys didn't hear, the Marlins are finishing in third place. They just have too many young heaps of talent on their team right now to not do well. Their lineup is solid. I did a lineup comparison of the Marlins to the Nationals and the Phillies. I like their lineup better. I know I got crazy hate for that. But yeah, and I feel like all eyes are going to be on Ke'Bryan Hayes because of that monster come-up that he had. And it's going to be a lot of pressure. It is. It remains to be seen. But if you put it under my head and you ask me for my odds, I'm taking Sixto over him, just because I think Sixto is going to be. I know Sandy Alcantara is the ace right now, technically, but it'll be Sixto by season's end. If they're in the wild card game, they're putting Sixto on the bump. Absolutely. I got to put up Trey Turner for our man William Hooray, who donated. Thank you to him. A lot of donations so far. Why are the shadows so weird? Let's see if I can fix this. Get some light blinding my face. There we go. That's a little bit better. Image. Where's Trey Turner? I'm putting a national above my head. Ugh. Nah, I'm just kidding. Hey man, when the Nationals beat the Astros, I was hype. I was rooting Nationals in the 2019 World Series. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not afraid. It was a good series. I'm glad they won. Won all 4 road games? That's wild. David Peterson's not an eligible rookie. He got Rookie of the Year votes last year, actually. Hayes will just be pitched around? Maybe. Hey, you're in a different room now? No. I'm telling you, man, Joey, I really like their rotation. I really like their lineup and their rotation. Their bullpen's got some depth. They got Dylan Floro. They got Anthony Bass. They got some names back there. I would have loved if they brought Kinsler back and didn't let him go to the Phillies. But I like the Marlins a lot. Oh my God. Touchdown, I got to give you back some of my money. That's messed up. Another 10 because I was dared. Dude, Touchdown's got the money bags. Did you rob a bank before this? Thank you for the other 10, man. Can I like ban you from donating? I don't know why I should feel good, but I feel bad because I feel like you're giving me so much of your hard-earned cash. Thank you again for the 10, Dr. Touchdown. He doesn't want admin, so I can't even give him that. But I won't. I was kidding, I promise. Ian Anderson will be in the Cy Young conversation for years to come. Yeah, not this year, but maybe in years to come. Just the Braves are going to be good forever. Touchdown's real name is Robin DeBank. That's good. Very good. But I like our picks here. I feel like there's room to disagree in the NL Rookie of the Year conversation, which is what makes it fun. I like it. Just because there's a lot of good options. I didn't think that I wasn't going to be ranking Dylan Carlson and Ha-Seong Kim. Even Joey Bart might sneak into the discussion. Ian Anderson definitely does. I kind of snubbed him in favor of Christian Pache. Honestly, I'm picking Spencer Howard over Ian Anderson, which isn't necessarily a smart pick. But I feel like one of these Phillies is going to break out this year, whether it's Zach Eflin going from pretty effective to one of like the better pitchers in their rotation, maybe even better than Zach Wheeler, or this guy Spencer Howard. I don't think it's going to be Matt Moore. I think that signing was really weird. It's not going to be Chase Anderson. He's past his prime. So if it's going to be someone, I feel like it might be Spencer Howard. But it's a tough ballpark to be a rookie in. What's going on, Dylan? Or not Dylan, Daniel. I'm a fake fan. I'm sorry. All right, and then I think we'll move on to relievers in 1 second, guys. I'll give the stream a second to breathe. Call up Robin DeHaas. Hey, man, if you want call on up there, your wish is my command. Chapped lips. Instead of donating money, somebody donate me chapstick. Ami, you can definitely make an argument for that. But Kim isn't starting to start the year, and that worries me a little bit. It's a hard adjustment when you come from overseas and you don't get immediate playing time, especially when you were one of the better players over there. Dude was a stud overseas, so I don't know. Gonna be interesting to see. Shall I have first best Philly fan ever? Am I a Philly fan? I don't know about that. Don't know about that. Who's with San Francisco? I didn't see that. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta get the water in, dude. Gotta hydrate. Donate money to buy chapstick. Big brain play. It's all a long con. Every part of this is a long con. It's true. Okay, there are no odds on relievers, obviously, because it's actually, I don't know. I actually didn't check. Is reliever of the year something you can bet on? I don't think it is. And reliever of the year is not the name of the award. Josh Satin. Oh my god, that's a really good one. That's a really good one. Wow, another dono? You guys are going wild. I don't deserve you guys. I don't know how I got so lucky. Josh Satin's a really good one though. Only because for anyone who doesn't know who Josh Satin is. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna do Josh Satin first, and then we'll get to Andrew Romine, I promise. Eyebrows though. We gotta get the eyebrows up. Oh, there's no Mets one, which stinks, but and then we'll get Andrew Romine up after. Oh, my computer's starting to bug. So many donos. I'm feeling the love today, guys. Maybe I'll just stream forever. I'm going to be able to buy so much chapstick. Maybe I'll use all the money to buy a life-size replica of Omar Narvaez. Can you imagine if you just like popped in the stream and he was like, why are they talking about me so much? Why? Okay, where is Joshua? Look at those eyebrows. Oh my god. I forgot how intense they were. I hadn't seen them in a while. Oh my lord. No hate, because he was good in this time, but he's just such a funny looking dude. He's such a funny looking dude. Hey, Omar's not mediocre, JT. You can't say that. And we're gonna get Andrew Romine back up. I assume you want Tigers, because that's what you wanted last time, right, Totinos? So we'll leave up our guy here for a little bit. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can actually see, since this is apparently a stream for ants. It's not actually. I don't believe you guys are ants. I look like your grandpa when he was younger. I am your grandpa. It's true. True story. I am your grandpa. It's true. You know what? Let me put these over here. That'd be a lot smarter than what I'm currently doing. So we'll do that. And that way I don't have to shift them around and stuff like that. I want to do... Where's the fill? There it is. Okay. Hey, what's going on, DRM? Nice to see you. Thought you were going to miss the stream for a second. Okay, so you want Tigers. Good, I'll get that up soon. Do you think Gavin Lux will make any Rookie of the Year noise, or is he overhyped? He actually doesn't qualify for Rookie of the Year. I still consider him a rookie just because he's never been an everyday starting player for the most part in like 2019 and 2020. Is he going to make noise? The field is very competitive this year. We can give you a look at the list that we just went over. Christian Pache, Ian Anderson, Sixto Sanchez, Jazz Chisholm, Ke'Bryan Hayes, all solid 5. You also have Dylan Carlson. Maybe Mackenzie Gore gets called up to the bullpen. Ha-Seong Kim was the great signing who qualifies as a rookie. Spencer Howard's going to get a ton of looks. So, like, it's a thick field for rookies this year. It's definitely going to be tough to make some noise. You really got to, like, show up and perform. But he is going to be the starting second baseman. So, he's going to be the starting second baseman on the best team in baseball. So, it would be hard not to make noise. You're at work till 10:30? Damn, that sucks. Sorry, man. Well, thanks for stopping by. All right. Reliever of the year in the NL, which is not technically a reward, but it felt weird to leave out relievers of this conversation. But when I looked, the reliever crop in the NL is not as impressive as I thought it would be. Now, I know there are going to be some eye rolls here, but Edwin Diaz is going to be in the top portion of this conversation. I know that some people still think that Diaz sucks. Do I think that Diaz is necessarily a good closer? Maybe not, but I necessarily believe that he's one of the top 3 relievers in baseball. Gavin Lux is not on the Pirates. You're capping. Dude had like a 15+ K per 9 last year. Basically only blew a couple saves, and those were the only 2 saves he gave up a home run. That was the Aaron Hicks home run and the Marcell Ozuna home run. So I think if Diaz can keep the ball in the ballpark and do whatever he needs to do psyche-wise, then I think he's going to be effective. Okay, Brent Lillibridge as well. Let me get Andrew Romine up first, and Brent Lillibridge will be next in line. That's a name I haven't heard in a minute. Was he a White Sox guy? Does a PNG of him exist? This would be a good one. Does it exist, though? Moment of truth time. It does, as a Yankee. Was he a Yankee? He said he was on the best team. Okay, you got me there. That's a good point, dude. You called me red-handed. Dude, donos are flying in. Donos are I don't know how to keep up. I'm flustered. I'm shook. Nice to see Andrew Romine back. It's an Andrew Romine stream. It's true. It's a true fact. It's true. Promise. I wouldn't lie about something like that. I really wouldn't. I might lie about it. Who's to say? Lock him in. Let's keep talking about relievers. I can't, dude. Chat's going wild. Okay, so we got Brent Lillibridge. I know, Retro. It's crazy. It's crazy. The Mets haven't finished above the Nats since Daniel Murphy signed with us, so there must be a curse. I don't really care about that. If you don't win the division, your placing doesn't really matter. We won 86 games in 2019, but you know, I don't know. That's my response. And I'm not like a salty Mets fan. I know the Mets have sucked for so long. I'm not an adamant Mets defender. But people who say Edwin Diaz isn't a good reliever they're wrong. And we can look at the numbers and, you know, we can talk about it. Especially considering that the NL reliever crop isn't that strong to begin with. I fully believe that Edwin Diaz is going to be like top 3, top 4 here. Hader does get a little bit overrated. Devin Williams is still very young. He only has 40 MLB innings so far, so we can't overrate him too much. And look, I know, 5.59 ERA. A lot of blown saves, although those don't show up on BR for some reason. The whip was ugly, but then he shoved last year, dude. 17.5 K per 9. His strikeout to walk ratio was much better. He's just got to find his confidence again. I know that it's tough to be a closer in New York, and honestly, if I'm being an honest Mets fan, I would feel much more comfortable if Seth Lugo was closing games, or if they were doing closer by committee, because we have Lugo, we have May, we have Diaz, we have options. But it looks like it's going to be Diaz straight up, but he looks more confident than he's ever been. And the balls are different this year. I feel comfortable with Diaz. We also got he said, get a cardboard cutout of Omar and put him in the background of every student so there can be 2 jolly out. But then how am I going to farm donations? See? How am I going to do that? Huh? I'm kidding. Obviously, I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's just a good meme. By hovering over the saves column, thank you so much. I didn't know that. I'm silly. Unless that's not true. I'm not seeing that. Oh, there it is. There it goes. Oh, and my computer's freaking out again. I really like the Brewers to win the Central, and Devin and Hader are big reasons why. Oh my God, sad man. $25? Corey Kluber, please, but no. That's a crazy. We got our 2 biggest donations. Some claps for sad man in the chat, please. Some claps. Some big claps. That's a $25 donation. That's crazy. Can you stream so I can donate it back? What the hell, man? Thank you. And of course, the Corey Kluber pick. Because, like, how could you not? Corey Kluber is synonymous with Sadman Baseball now. Whenever I think Corey Kluber, I think Sadman Baseball. Dude, that's crazy. Thank you so much. What an absolute gentleman. One of the first homies I made on Twitter when I was getting into baseball content creation. Was very helpful, very supportive of my stuff, even when it was bad, because my old videos were pretty bad. But now Sadman's always been a homie, always been very supportive. If you don't subscribe to Sadman Baseball, who deserves more subscribers than all of us, you need to go do that. He's at 10K right now. He deserves 100K. That's just how it is. Brent Lillibridge is going to go up first, and then in 5 minutes, we're going to put up the Klubot, and we're going to leave him up there for a little bit. Because $25 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It's been a wild stream, guys. Corbin Burns, Cy Young. Hey, man, who knows? Somebody might have called that. Somebody might have. Not him. Excuse me. Not bad. That MLB YouTube money? Nah, dude, Sadman uses music in his videos. He gets struck. It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Or claimed, not struck. Struck means they try to take down your video. Okay, let's get to it. Who are the guys that I'm looking at? I'm looking at Edwin Diaz. I'm looking at Seth Lugo. I'm looking at Brad Hand. I'm looking at Devin Williams. I'm looking at Josh Hader. Giovanni Gallegos, he's been very consistent, very solid. Do I consider him in the elite category? Maybe not. I feel like Jordan Hicks is probably going to come back and reclaim the closer job just because he throws 100-mile-per-hour heat. Kenley Jansen is on his way out. Didn't look great in some spots last year, but got the job done for them down the stretch. I really like Drew Pomeranz as a closer for the Padres. Maybe he won't close this year. Maybe they do by committee with him and Melanson, but I think those are 2 very solid options for them. And Brusdar Graterol very soon is going to be closing games for the Dodgers, and very soon is going to be dominating the NL West reliever corps. So, you're really looking at these first 5, you're looking at Brusdar, and then you're kind of looking at both the Padres guys for maybe a 4 or 5 spot. I like Giovanni Gallegos. I don't think he gets in here. Things we have to consider. Seth Lugo's stats are a little bit inflated because he was a starter part-time, so we have to consider that when you're looking at his numbers. They're not purely of relief. They have some starts in there because they tried to convert him to a starter at the end of last season, which was a big mistake in my opinion because they kind of just threw him off his rhythm. Brad Hand, historically has a pretty poor performance record against the New York Mets. I'm just saying. And I'm also just saying that to troll Nationals fans. Brad Hand is very good. I wish he was a New York Met. So he's definitely someone to look out for. Probably a top 3 guy here, if we're being honest. I think your top 3 probably consists of Hader, of Hand, maybe of Diaz, maybe of Brusdar. I think so. So let's do 4 and 5 first. I'm going to give my 5 spot to Drew Pomeranz. Am I going to do that? Am I going to do that? No, all 60 viewers do not need to donate at the same time. That'd be crazy. No, I'm gonna... Because I feel like Devin Williams might get left off here. Devin Williams might get left off, and that doesn't seem deserved because that dude has crazy stuff. I'm going to safely give Williams my 5 so that he doesn't get left off the list. Because I don't want to be in a position where he's not here. Because he deserves to be a part of the top 5. Him and Hader are going to be in the top 5. Just because the Brewers, I think, have one of the best bullpens in the league. Probably the best in the NL. To nuke my... Is that true? I know he gave up a home run to Urias and I forget who else. Somebody else. Oh, Colton Wong. So he gave up home runs to scrubs today. That's good. I like that. Okay. 4th. I'm going to give to... Oh, when you broke your hand, I hope you're okay. 4th, I'm going to give to... I think I'm going to leave off the Padres, guys, and I'm going to go with the young guns, dude. I think I'm going to go with the young guns. I'm going to give it to Brusdar. It's not really on his track record right now, but I think it's just on his capability and his ceiling for 2020. 2021, I mean. Lag? Uh-oh. That stinks. Sorry. But yeah, I think Bruce Starr is going to be taking over the NL West pretty soon. I think he's going to put the whole division on watch pretty darn soon. And then that leaves the top 3. Hader's got to be in there. Brad Hand's got to be in there. Edwin Diaz and Seth Lugo, I'd like to be in there in a perfect world. I'm going to give my 3rd to Brad Hand. Nats fans can be upset. That is okay. I understand. Brad Hand has a really good track record as of late. He will be getting the closer job. That's why he signed with the Nationals and not the Mets. I mean, not saying that he wanted to, one team or the other, over the other. That was just the reason that came out. He's got good stuff. Still has this velo. But he's playing in a tough division. You got to remember with these NL East closers that their stats are probably going to be inflated a little bit this year just because of all the lineups they're going to be facing in their own division. And then, all right. No. Am I going to put Edwin Diaz over Brad Hand? Am I going to do that? When Diaz is on, he's so good. And when he's not on, everyone's watching. That's why it's tough. It's hard. It's very hard. Bruce Starr's not a starter. No. He's a reliever. Gallegos should be decent. What do you guys think? Diaz over Hand? Hand's velocity dipped. It's still there, though. I think he's still going to have a good season. What do you think? Diaz over Hand. Okay. I'm seeing some Diaz over Hand. I'm seeing it. Okay. Diaz is top 3. That's non-negotiable. I truly think that the only upgrade we would have at our closer position would be Hader. And that's why there were some rumors. A lot of good hitters are lefties. That's a good point, Will. Diaz because this walk-up song rules. That apparently was a fix for him last year. Was a great woman trade on like Archer. Yeah, I forgot that Gallegos was the piece that went to St. Louis. That's a pretty good woman trade. They got their closer. I kind of totally forgot that. All right, I'm going to put Diaz over him. Call me Mets fan bias, please. Go ahead and do it. It's okay. I forgive you. I understand. But Edwin Diaz is elite. I think knowledgeable baseball fans can understand that. Brad Hand does have a hand. This is true, Josh. Thank you very much. And then our obvious number 1 pick goes to Josh Hader. You can argue that he gets a little overrated. You can say that. But I think without a doubt in my mind, he is the closer to be the best in the NL. Mets fan bias? Yeah. I'm not perfect. I'm sorry. I'm just not. If you think the bias is bad now, just wait till we get to the Cy Young thing, dude. Okay, before we do that, let me throw up Corey Kluber, though. For our man, sad man. And I'm obviously going to do Indians, Corey Kluber. Obviously. Best iteration. Giraffe Neck Jolly? Maybe. I'm not picking the Mets to win the World Series. I'll tell you that now. Just because I don't think we're going to. And no good has ever come from a Met fan picking the Mets to win the World Series. No good. So we're not going to do that. Oh, it fits perfectly. Love that. Love that. Love Klubot. I'm so sorry that you're a Mets fan. Hey man, blame my dad. He set me up with this life, alright? I didn't ask for this. This is our final list though, for our relievers. I think it's pretty good. I honestly think it's not that bad. I do say that for a lot of my rankings. I think highly of myself there. I think Devin Williams and Bruce Starr on the outer edge of the top 3 are good. Drew Pomerantz is kind of a snub. Mark Melanson's getting old. I don't think he gets in here. I had to snub Seth Lugo. I don't feel great about it. He's probably like my number 6. Him or Giovanni Gallegos. Why Edwin? We can do the whole Edwin talk, but his stuff is elite. He had really horrible luck in 2019. His strikeout per 9 is the best among relievers. He is just one of the nastiest in the game. And I think that if he hadn't been pitching in New York the past couple of years, people would still consider that to be true. But because you're in the New York spotlight, and when you blow a save in New York, everybody knows. Same thing with Chapman. See Chapman's playoff blown saves. You know, it's kind of hard to keep up that reputation. Lugo is a different type of reliever. He is a long reliever. It does make him special. If he were available opening day. Lugo's going to miss the first month, most likely. Either first month or first 2 weeks. I forget which one it is. For a cap dump? I don't know if that's true. All right, should we get to the good stuff now? We got Cy Young and MVP coming up. We're getting to the good stuff. Okay. Spinny curveball man. That is his name. Oh, it fits perfectly. Love that. Love that. Love that. Chapman just sucks in the playoffs, full stop. I mean, when he chooses to suck, I guess no one chooses to suck, but when he does suck, it comes in some pretty unfortunate moments. Oh, Giraffe Neck Robbie. What's going on, man? Nice to see you. You've missed a wild stream so far. The stream is very gracious tonight. Yeah, for those who want to see me and Robbie do some stuff together, March 22nd, we're going to talk the NL East. So mark that in your calendars. So, you have that to look forward to. All right, there are so many good pitchers here. Oh my God, there are so many good pitchers here, and we can only pick 5 of them. We can only pick 5 of these pitchers. That is depression. That is literal depression. Oh my God. So where do we start? We start with Jacob deGrom, who has by far the best odds of anyone here. The second closest to him is the 950 that Max Scherzer was awarded. Has the calf neck army bombarded you? No, they're playing nice. Don't worry. And I'm just letting you guys know now that we're gonna do the 1 through 5 rank, and we're gonna deliberate. We're gonna talk about it, but deGrom is gonna get my pick. deGrom is if you've watched spring training and you saw the 95-mile-per-hour slider that he threw today, and him casually hitting 102 when he's not even fully stretched out yet, like, dude, if deGrom doesn't get injured, I think he's gonna have the best season of his career. Kevin Gausman, number 1 easy. You're right. deGrom, number 2, close second to Kevin Gausman. Close second. Strasburg's down here. I forgot about him because I'm stinky and I'm a Nats hater. I'm not a Nats hater. I don't want people to actually think that. I'm not a Nats hater. If anything, I'm a Phillies hater. But I forgot him initially. He is injured for a little bit, but he'll be ready to go in April, I think. Johnny Cueto comeback season? No. Dude's like 36. What do you mean? All right, who are the guys we're looking at? Aaron Nola looked pretty bad today, but don't put too much thought into spring training stuff. Aaron Nola's due for a breakout. Placed top 3 in 2019, I believe. It was him, it was Scherzer, it was deGrom. So look out for him. I'm looking at my Brewers boys. I just made a video on Corbin Burns. If you haven't seen it already, you should go check it out. I think it's one of my best. I really enjoyed making it. Thought it was pretty good. I'm looking at both these guys. Woodruff is a big innings eater guy, and Burns really figured it out last year. Completely flipped his pitch repertoire. That's what I talk about in the video, and just had completely different results. And has always been a huge strikeout guy, but never more so than last year. Ben finished his chores. Let's go. He's in, baby. Ben, you missed a ton of donations before. It was wild. Who else are we looking at? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not really looking at Trevor Bauer. I am looking at his teammate Walker Buehler, though. I believe that by the middle of the season, Trevor Bauer, who is good and is a fantastic pitcher, will be the number 3 option on the Dodgers. You can clip that, and when it's not true, you can make fun of me, sure. But I'm not too keen on Bauer for 2021 or his odds. Plus 700, I believe, is a little bit low. Shane Bieber, also don't hate the Phillies, bro. I'm sorry, I've dealt with obnoxious Phillies fans my whole life. I know that you are not an obnoxious Phillies fan, though. I would never say that about you. I'm sorry about that. Hate is just a strong word. They're just teams that I don't root for. Like, I don't root for the Texas Rangers because they're a poorly run organization. Shane Bieber, I will get that up. Thank you for the $5, man. Very much appreciated. God, you guys are like buying my lunch money for the week, man. It's crazy. I don't have lunch money. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. What am I saying? What? I forgot that it was Bieber and you looked up PNG. So now all these came up. Oh my God, this is horrifying. Oh my God. Oh my God. Isn't this a baseball stream? Bro, what is... Bro. Chill. We can't. I'm done with that. I'm getting Shane Bieber. I'm getting out of here. I'm scared. Alright, you found my channel recently, dude. Dope. Thanks, man. Okay. Yeah, the fun underrated pick on the Brewers is no longer Brandon Woodruff. It's Corbin Burns. That's why I did the video. So hopefully when Corbin Burns has a banger season, get some traction to that video. Because because I think it's a pretty good one. So if you guys get bored of the stream at some point and want to go watch one of my videos, I highly recommend the new one if you haven't seen it. Highly recommend. But there will be a video coming out tomorrow, so you have that to look forward to. There's Shane knocking him in. Not Justin. Not Justin. Oh my god. Okay. True. Bro, what is that NASCAR check? I don't know. We're not going back. We're not looking again. Okay? We're done with that. We're different people now. We're moving on. Oh, poor German Marquez. If he only could just get out of Coors, that dude would shove and be so good. A guy with a 5.7 WAR has plus 3,000 odds for Cy Young. That's just sad. So sad to me. So who am I taking big looks at here? Let's talk. I'm not super keen on Max Scherzer. His velo has dipped a little bit. He's dealing with some nagging injuries. Max Scherzer is still Max Scherzer, of course. And obviously, don't be surprised if he walks away with the Cy Young. I'm not trying to diss my man, William Hooray, who I keep sleeping on your Nats. I'm sorry, man. I'm just not a Nats believer this year. I will say I was a Nats believer in 2019, though. Did I see his start yesterday? No, I didn't. Did he shove? Was he amazing? Scherzer's 36, not 38. But I am looking more at the young guys here. I'm taking big looks at Sixto, but I don't think Sixto's quite there yet. But if he wins Rookie of the Year, he's obviously going to get consideration for this. And he has Vegas odds, which I found a little bit surprising. Germán to the Padres would be broken. I think Germán probably goes to the Yankees, if I had to guess. Yankees do some crazy trade to get Germán and Story or something like that. I think that Germán and Story might go in a package, which would be insane. Make an instant contender out of pretty much any team. Can you imagine if Germán and Story went to the Brewers? So the Brewers replace Arcia with Trevor Story, and they add Germán Marquez behind Brandon Woodruff and Corbin Burns. That's an instant NLCS competitor, in my opinion. 7 Ks, no runs over 4 innings, and touch 97. Touching 97 is huge. That's huge. I actually didn't know that. So that's very encouraging. It's not like I want these guys to be injured. I don't want it to be construed that way. I'm not the Mets fan that's like anything that puts my team over the top. But I will say, 36, I am a little bit concerned, especially because Strasburg also has the track record of injuries and stuff like that. Although he's been good as of late, not in 2020, obviously, but. So obviously, okay, we can't ignore DeGrom, we can't ignore Scherzer. I'm gonna tentatively ignore Sanchez. I think Wheeler overperformed last year. Hi, Oliver Mead. Oliver and Olive. We're like 2 peas in a pod, dude. It's pretty cool. Rob says DeGrom, Castillo, Buehler, Snell, Flaherty. That's a solid 5. That's a pretty solid 5. Max Fried, I'm not that high on. I believe he's kind of an ERA merchant kind of guy. I'm not going to lie. Not too high on him. I don't even believe he'll be the best pitcher on the Braves this season with guys like Ian Anderson, guys like Charlie Morton. Did I just call him Morton? Morton. I'm weird. DeGrom, Walker, Hendricks, Darvish, Gallen. Another good top 5. I think Gallen's going to weasel his way into my top 5 here. I'm really feeling Zach Gallen this year. I didn't draft him in my fantasy league. I took Kershaw over him. Chat went buck wild. Chat went crazy on that one. Zach Gallen deserves respect. He's been doing it for a little bit now. 152 innings over the past 2 years. One of the lowest ERAs on the board here, besides like Corbin Burns, who only had the 2020, and then that's it. He has the lowest ERA on the board here. So definitely don't ignore him. He's pitching for a team, don't sleep on Fried. I mean, I got to take Sadman's advice, He knows what he's talking about. Kyle Hendricks, I love. I love Kyle Hendricks so much. Do I think he gets his way into top 5 here? He has an outside shot at 5th, but this Cubs team I just don't think is going to be that competitive. Not a ton. I mean, rotation security isn't really a thing, so he's still going to be going every 5th day. But he's been dominating the Central forever. Oh my God, Kwang Hyun Kim, Dr. Touchdown. You've given me like $40. I'm mad, but also thank you. I don't know why I'm mad, but I'm mad. Joey Lucchesi is sus coming from a Padres fan. What do you mean sus? Sus as in he's not going to be that good, or sus as in he's got some crime history there? What's going on? But yes, Kwang Hyun Kim is going up right now. Touchdown, you're a sweetie. That's all I can say. Look at this handsome man, Kim. There's so many PNGs tucked in my corner right now. You guys can't see, though. It's not on the stream display. Oh, no, it's popping out. You see it over there? It's funny. Okay, let's get this up. I've had to do this so many goddamn times tonight. Really. Quite literally. I don't know what that accent is. I'm sorry. I'm just freaking out. Oh, my God. I don't know where he is. Okay, cool. He's there. Oy vey, Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream. I hope I don't sound like a bumbling idiot this whole time, because, you know, I definitely feel like a bumbling idiot, but, you know, it's kind of just part of my life at this point. Quang is up there. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Defraud? Sure. Oh, if you're calling DeGrom defraud, then I know you got that Nats bias, William. Come on. Oliver is peeing. Alright, cool. Sounds good, dude. Because he's Italian. Okay. DeGrom, Darvish, Lamet, Flaherty, Woodruff. There's just so many good combinations here that it's Okay, I'm gonna mark. No, I'll do it on the side here. I just have to zoom out, which kind of stinks because everything gets very hard to read. So I apologize for that. Let's pull up the placement things over here. Chester the Chicken Eater is watching Jolly Olive. Hey man, good choice. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give my first place to Jacob deGrom. I'm locking it in. Call it Mets bias. Call it whatever the heck you want. But it's true. Okay? Alright, it's true. He turns 33 in June, which is what William just said. But I mean, dude, he just looks like he gets better every year. He's a Cardinals fan with a disposable income. You know what? Yeah, Touchdown, you owe me. As a Mets fan and you're a Cardinals fan, you broke my heart in 2006, alright? So, you know, the least you could do is give me a little $5, you know? I'm kidding, obviously. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke on the stream. It's a joke. That's all it is. It's just a harmless little joke. But after DeGrom, this whole thing gets very difficult. Oh, Darvish really performed well last year, but I don't think he gets into the top 2 again. I don't think that happens again. With that being said, Darvish has like 11 pitches, and he's pitching in a very pitcher-friendly ballpark this year at Petco. And out of the 3, I think the one that I would leave out of this bunch is actually Blake Snell, just because Blake Snell doesn't throw that many innings. I think Dinelson's upside is awesome. That dude's stuff is so gross. So if I'm going to put a Padre in here, it's going to be Darvish or Lamet before it's Blake Snell. So I'm going to kind of write off Blake Snell. I'm going to kind of write off German Marquez, even though it breaks my heart. It really breaks my heart. But until he gets out of course, that these numbers are never going to go down. That ERA is always going to be a little bit inflated. The Dodgers, I'm not really keen on Bauer. I think he'll regress a little bit. Walker Buehler probably has the best odds of these guys. I think he's on his way to having his best season. Dude's got a lot of swagger, has the World Series win confidence coming off that now, pitched really well in the playoffs like he always does. You got the Reds guys. Oh my God. This is... okay, I thought division predictions were hard and player comparisons. This is fucking hard. Am I allowed to curse? Who knows? Am I gonna get struck or something? Who's to say? Poor Marquez, man. Poor Marquez. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Because I want to stick by what I said the other day, I'm gonna give Corbin Burnes my 5th place spot. And that means that I'm not gonna rank Brandon Woodruff, and that is gonna make some people very angry. But here's the thing. Out of the 2 Brewers, Brandon Woodruff is very good. Let me preface this whole thing by saying that. But Brandon Woodruff is a big innings eater guy. He can probably give you 200 innings in a single season, which is dope. Not as common as you'd like to think. With that being said, Corbin Burnes' stuff, his K percentage is among the best here. And I know we have a very small sample size, 59 innings. You guys can read, it's okay. But if he shoves again and he figures out his pitch repertoire even more, bounces out, oh my, 2 donations in a row. Jesus Christ. Put up DeGrom, then, you know, make up for 2006 touchdown. And you should make a video on Zimmerman's April 2017. Yeah, I remember that. All right, I'm going to put up Scherzer and DeGrom at the same time. How about that? I'm going to break the system because you guys did donate at the same time. Double donut. I am trying to I'm trying to progress through these predictions, but everyone's just so goddamn sweet. So I keep having to put people up here. This is just your 15-minute reminder that if you're not subscribed to Sad Man Baseball, then you should go subscribe to Sad Man Baseball and watch his videos. You should go do that because I'm probably going to do that later tonight. Because I worked on videos all day, and when I'm not working on videos, what I do in my free time is watch more videos. Yes, sir. All right, I'm putting Scherzer up first. If I can find him in the sea of PNGs. There he is. Scherzer's picture is so funny. It makes me laugh every time. He's just such a goofy looking dude. I love him. Wish he was a Met, of course. How could you not? How could you not want this guy on your team? He's just such a goofer. But he's such a gamer, too. He's such a good competitor. And then you got, you know, the mild-mannered stud, Jacob deGrom. Where is he? There he is. I don't think we've ever had two guys up at the same time. This is a big moment, guys. This is a moment in stream history right here. Look, they're friends. They're hanging out together. They're hanging out, guys. They're hanging out. Scherzer can be scary sometimes. I mean, when you're facing it. I never have to face Max Scherzer in my life, so I'm thankful for that. All right, I'm giving Burnes my 5th. I was going into an in-depth explanation, and then I totally forgot what I was talking about, so we're gonna leave it there. And then in my 4th spot, I'm gonna give it to Zach Gallen. Because Zach Gallen gets unfairly slept on. He's one of the few guys here. I have 2 unlisted odds guys here in my top 5. PPTNL, whatever it's called, is here. Also, if you don't subscribe to Player to Be Named Later, he's PTBNL in the chat right now. He's also doing great videos. Just hit 1,000 subscribers. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations. I look good, no homo? Thanks, man. You can say homo. It's okay. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, so I'm giving it to 2 unlisted guys. I know that it's not a great look because there's a lot of competition here, but these are 2 guys that are flying under the radar on mostly slept-on teams with not a lot of media coverage, and I think they have some of the nastiest stuff in the league. And I'm going for some outside-the-box picks. You gotta go. That's okay, Connor. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate you hanging out in the stream. Of course. These are the 2 guys that I'm picking that I would consider my outside-the-box picks. And I know, if you're a baseball fan, it's like outside the box. You know these guys. But that leaves us with just 2 spots left to split between Max Scherzer, Aaron Nola, Kyle Hendricks maybe, Luis Castillo, Jack Flaherty, Yu Darvish, Nelson Lamet, and Walker Buehler. That's 8 guys, and I can only give 2 spots to them. Yeah, I look good because it's Manscaped. #ad. There you go, GT. Oliver, I can't read all the messages at once, man. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me, though. Don't make me feel bad about it. Okay, I'm looking at a breakout season for Walker Buehler. I think by season's end, if the Dodgers are entering a Game 1 scenario or a wild card game scenario, I think that Buehler's going to be the guy they send out there. I am going to give Walker Buehler my 2nd place spot. Now this may seem a little high. Some people didn't even have Buehler on their list, but I don't know, man. This is honestly just a gut pick for me, and a lot of these are gut picks just because you can't really go wrong with any combination of 5 with these guys. Besides, like, you know, maybe your top guy, if you go with team bias, which I did, but team bias works out when you have Jacob deGrom. Yeah, Sadman is giving John Boyce a run for his money. 2 of the best creators doing it right now. Nola has a huge upside. I totally agree. I'm going to snub Max Scherzer. I am. I'm sorry to my Nationals fans in chat, especially the ones that donated. I'm looking at you, William. I owe you one. And I will make that Ryan Zimmerman Monster Month video eventually. He's actually on my list already, so that's good. That works out. I'm thinking about who 3rd is going to be. It's tough. I'm thinking maybe Nola, maybe Luis Castillo, maybe Jack Flaherty, maybe Yu Darvish. It would be weird to not put a Padre on here. It would be I would feel very strange about that. Yeah. You could say Strauss, but I don't think so, in my opinion. There's just, the NL is just so good this year. I feel like American League is going to be so much easier than this. We only did best relievers and rookies, so we'll check that out after. Yeah, I think with the Petco effect, I'm gonna give it to Yu Darvish. And you know what? Dinelson Lamet is a very sexy pick that you could throw in there for your number 3rd. And it honestly came down to him, Lamet, or Jack Flaherty for me in the end. But I'm gonna give it to Darvish, and I'm gonna go with my outside the box picks on 4 and 5. So that's Jacob deGrom, that's Walker Buehler, Yu Darvish, Zach Gallen, Corbin Burns. I like that 5 a lot. That's a very me 5 for the guys that I follow. I'm a big pitchers guy. Ever since I started creating, I've been watching Pitching Ninja like it's my religion. I'm going to do the AL on Sunday, Neil. So if you're around Sunday during the day, all right, it'll be later, I think. Definitely check out that stream. I think AL is going to be a lot easier than NL for sure. For sure. Lamet had a big fluke. No, I don't think Lamet got lucky. I think he's got some great stuff. And I will say, stream, last stream we had 150 people in here at one point, but this is one of the craziest streams I've ever done. Just because you guys are donating so goddamn much, I really appreciate you guys. Like, doing this already is so much fun for me, and the fact that I can make money from it is crazy to me, so I appreciate you guys. To recap what we did before, because I know we have some late join-ins right now. For our Rookie of the Year picks, which honestly was not as easy as one might assume, I'm going with Sixto Sanchez to win the award, and I have Ke'Bryan Hayes like a smidge behind him. Like, it's very, very close. 3-4-5 is a little bit more of a toss-up. That was Christian Pache, who's going to get everyday reps in center. I picked him over Ian Anderson on the Braves. That might not be the right pick. It might be the right pick, which is saying. I picked Spencer Howard at 5th just because he's going to get a large look with the Phillies this year. He's probably going to be their anchor. And yeah, Lamet finished 3rd for Cy Young. I would not call that a fluke. That might just be a salty Dodgers fan moment. And then 4th place, I had Jazz Chisholm, which is a personal pick. I just really like Jazz. He might not even be starting to begin the year. But his odds are really good if you're looking to make a small bet. If you want to put $3 down on Jazz Chisholm winning Rookie of the Year, you could come away with $90. So keep your eye out for that. I think he's got 5-tool potential. For reliever candidates, I thought this was a solid list. Most people agreed that Josh Hader tops the list. I put Edwin Diaz 2nd. That's a little bit of Mets bias, and that meant that Seth Lugo got nudged off the list. I've been trying to keep it to 1 per team, although I did do 2 Marlins there, so what do I know? 4th place was Bruce Starr. 5th place was Devin Williams. 3rd place was Brad Hand. Not a bad list. And then we just finished up our Cy Young picks, where pretty much any combination of 5 could get you a solid group here. I picked DeGrom 1st, Walker Buehler 2nd, Yu Darvish 3rd, solid 3. Zach Gallen 4th, who gets unfairly slept on, and Corbin Burns 5th, who has yet to bring us the best stuff that he can bring. Jason Bradford. Oh, he got the contract. Good for him, man. Thank God. That dude was good, and I saw on Twitter that there are relievers much worse than him that got contracts. So I'm glad that he got signed. Do you know if it's a minors deal or a majors deal or just like a spring training invite? Because he's good. He's got stuff left in the tank. He's a former Met guy, so that's how I know of him. Okay, we're doing MVP now. And these are my standings predictions for those who didn't see them from other streams. I put them up here. Yeah, if you didn't believe that I was unfairly sleeping on the Nationals and Phillies, now you know. I picked the Marlins 3rd. Matt, don't start spamming. I know. We're going to talk about Tatis, I promise. According to Wef Wasan. Where's McCann? He's not on here. McCann for MVP? You're capping. You're literally capping. The Royals picked up Brad Brock from the Mets. Good pickup. Yeah. MVP time? The best of all time at each position? Oh my God, that would be impossible, Brett. Hey man, if I need a future stream idea, I always take ideas from chat because you guys are always giving them. Now, William, I know I was very unfair to your Nationals before, but I'm fully prepared to give a lot of love to Juan Soto. Dream World Series this year? Mets versus who? Fun question. Well, Dream World Series would be Mets versus Mariners, but that'll never happen. 0%. Mets versus Yankees would obviously be fun for obvious reasons. The one that I would enjoy watching the most, because I don't like when Mets fans and Yankee fans bash heads. I think New York guys should root for New York teams. The one I would have the most fun with, I think, would be Mets Blue Jays. The Blue Jays need a lot more pitching talent to get there, especially in their rotation. But yeah, I think that would be a fun one. Mets Blue Jays would be my pick. Yaz, I try to stick with guys that have accumulated 5+ WAR over the past 2 seasons. And Yaz had MVP odds, but they were around the Marcell Ozuna range. So you could swap out Ozuna and put Yaz in here. I don't think either of them are going to make my top 5 though, so it's pretty interchangeable. But you can definitely say Yaz finishes like top 5. He's a little bit older, he's like 31, so bear that in mind. Make a Carlos Gomez video. That dude's a chaotic individual. Jermaine Dye? Yeah, he's going to come out of retirement and win MVP. In the NL where there's no DH. Yeah, man, you nailed it. We getting playoff predictions? Yeah, that'll come after I do AL Awards predictions, so sometime next week. Corey Seager, I didn't list here. I'm stupid and I forgot him. That's my bad. He's going into a contract year, so he is probably going to rake. I apologize to my Dodgers fans. But also, you got Bellinger and Betts here, so you guys will be okay. We are one tweak away from Robbie Ray being our #1 starter. Oh, that's scary. He's looked okay in spring, but that's a tough spot to be in. You need Nate Pearson to pitch really well. You need Steven Matz to put up a 4 ERA. You need Robbie Ray to not walk guys every 5 seconds. And then maybe you can talk about playoffs, but man, that's a lot of things that have to go right. I mean, if you score 8 runs a game, these things don't really matter. Trey Turner has 6.3 F4. Sorry. I didn't want to overload the thing with shortstops. The NL has so many good shortstops. So yeah, Sneaker and Turner got snubbed a little bit here. Could I donate for a player of your choice? Touchdown, you don't need to donate again, but if you feel the need to do that, you can do that. I'll put up Omar Narvaez if you donate, because I know that's what the people want. They've wanted Omar Narvaez above my head for like the past 30 minutes. For those who don't know the meme, you should follow me on Twitter. The meme is alive there every day. Open Smollett with malicious intent. I'm late AF, but can I get some love for Atlanta? I picked Christian Pache pretty high up on the rookie list, Caleb. I didn't give that much love to Max Fried for Cy Young. And now we're talking about MVP. So your big guys here are Freeman, Marcell Ozuna, Acuna. Okay. Now, honestly, 4 of the 5 are probably right here. Acuna Jr., Juan Soto, Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger. Tatis is in the discussion. Trevor Story will unfortunately get snubbed probably just because of the whole Coors effect thing, and he might get traded and all these things. Lindor has really, Dr. Full donated. Okay, so now you don't need to. I'm forgetting your name. My bad. I'm Dr. Touchdown, of course. Duh. Because Dr. Full donated. Thank you for the $5, Dr. Full. Of course, Omar Narvaez will go right back up. I, of course, have the PNG ready and loaded because we've been donating for Omar Narvaez literally all night. It has been a non-stop meme. Literally, it never ends. Omar never ends. Omar never ceases. Who needs love when you have Omar? You know? I do like that this is like our first legit meme. Hey, if you want cologne, you gotta donate, man. I'm sorry. I don't think anyone's gonna do it for you. Retro, thanks for plugging the Twitter, man. Appreciate it. And that was just super stacked, man. And I can't wait for baseball. I want to watch baseball. So, you want Jolly Hour from the thumbnail? Oh, okay. I can do that. Yeah, sure. I'll put. Is it conceited to put myself up there? I can do that. But you donated, so I got to do as you wish, man. I believe it's in one of my folders. I didn't delete it. That'd be weird if I deleted it. Let's get see. No peeking. You guys aren't allowed to see what I'm working on right now. Oh my god, it's so big. Jesus Christ. Okay. Shout out to Steph Bradley Art on Instagram for drawing that. She drew that of me. She made me look all good. I'm not that handsome. Come on. Who are we kidding? Who needs love when you have Omar? Rainbow confirmed. Hey, man. Who needs love when you have Omar? Hey, Zach. Hey, I can complain for baseball all I want, man, alright? This is the most I've wanted baseball in my life because I've just been making content about it every day, so it's always on my brain. Always up here. Okay. Do I think Freddie Sanchez repeats this MVP? No. I'm going to say that outright. Bryce Harper, I think, is going to get slept on again, but as long as his batting averages is dipping below 260 and in that range, you got a lot of boomer voters who do MVP awards that I think will snub him for that reason. Bryce Harper's always going to give you an OPS above 900, which is something that should easily get you into MVP consideration every year. Sadly, that hasn't been the case as of late. He's been really good for the Phillies, but because there's no playoff appearances, anything like that, that's why he gets a little bit slept on. Freddie Sanchez, that'd be a good one. Love Freddie Sanchez. Give me 2 signed balls. 60-game season merchant. He did benefit from the shortened season, I will say that, but I am glad that Freddie Freeman will get an MVP before he retires. That's good. I like that, because he's an MVP caliber player. Caleb, thanks for saying thanks, man. I appreciate it. The players we forgot about series, there might be one coming out tomorrow. That's crazy. That's so weird that you mentioned that. I think Nolan Arenado is due for a breakout season, possibly maybe even one of the better seasons of his career. Now that he's got to change of scenery, so look out for that. Lindor, I don't think... I'm going to remove my Mets bias here. He's the only Mets guy I have here, and I don't think he makes my top 5. Oh yeah, if you're a Robbie Hyde stream dude and you got to leave to go support Robbie, I totally get that. That's totally fine. If you got to go do that, say goodbye, all that, you're all good. Because I know some of you guys are from there. Let's see. DRM said Acuna Jr., Harper, Tatis, DeGrom, and Lindor. Interesting. Very interesting top 5. I don't think a Met gets into top 5 of MVP consideration. I will say that. I think we have a very good all-around team, but I don't think we have an MVP player. We have an MVP player in Lindor, let me say that, but I don't think he beats out some of the options we have here. Because some of the options we have, and oh my god, I feel like all top 5 might just be outfielders, man. Cody Bellinger Monster Month. I'm kind of been restricting Monster Months to the guys that aren't like perennial all-stars. If that makes sense. I like to do guys that like were good for a little bit and then, you know, kind of fell off. Not fell off, but you know what I mean. Okay. Coming in 5th place for me is going to be Cody Bellinger. And I'll tell you why in just a second once I get him up. Cody Bellinger, most of you know, didn't perform fantastic in the 60-game fraudulent season. Had a good playoffs, has a great glove in center field, can rake, all these things. And I feel like probably both your Dodgers are getting into the consideration here. Bellinger and Betts probably get MVP consideration for me. The Dodgers are just going to get a lot of love this year. They're coming off finally winning the World Series. And I feel like a lot of their players are thriving in the spotlight. No, Doctor, what'd you say? You got to ask, who's your favorite Cardinals player all time and current? If he was still there current, I would say Colton Wong. But because I can't say that, I will say Jack Flaherty, probably. Come on. All time is probably Tom Herr, just because of that fun video I made. It made me really appreciate Tom Herr. Just a scrappy player who always hit with runners in scoring position. Very cool kind of player. So Tom Herr's my answer there. Hopefully that's a good one. Bellinger is streakier than most people let on. You know what, honestly, I don't know if I want to pick both. Because I think I want to get Nolan... 1, 2, 3, 4... I'm going to put Betts at 5th, actually. I think I'm going to sleep on Bellinger. I'm going back on my word a little bit. I know I was just trying to sell you guys on that. But again, the NL's just so goddamn stacked, dude. It's so hard. And I do want to stick... I know it's not a rule that MLB installs, but I do want to try and stick to one per team. It makes it a little bit more interesting. Do you think everyone's hyping up Tatis a little bit too much? I don't think so. And I think that Tatis is mature enough to handle that pressure. I'm sure plenty of people want to sleep on Bellinger. Yeah, sure, he could easily prove all of us wrong. That's not top 3. My top 3 right now, I'm looking at Christian Yelich, I'm looking at Juan Soto, I'm looking at Ronald Acuna Jr., I'm looking at Tatis, I'm looking at Arenado. I don't know. It's not a solid reason, but I feel like the weight is a little bit off Betts now. Coming off the ring. I don't know. It's just hard. This is just kind of a gut thing again, yeah. I make a lot of gut picks, and usually they're pretty wrong. And we're obviously going to see how wrong all these stream predictions have been once the season's underway, which I can't wait for. Because you guys can just clown me on Twitter if you want to. Victor Robles in 2021? Yeah, he's got great defense, super good speed. If he could figure it out with the bat a little bit more and be a top of the lineup guy for them, that evolves the Nationals lineup so much because they have so many what-ifs in that lineup. With Josh Bell, who's a streaky hitter, with Kyle Schwarber, who's like a 220 guy, 40 bombs, if that's something you need in your lineup. So I don't know, a lot of ifs. Carter Kieboom is a big if, but that's a video for another day. Dodgers are going to win the division over the Padres. Ryan. Okay, in 4th place, just so I don't get too many people mad at me, and I don't hop on board the hype train too much, I'm going to put Fernando Tatis Jr. at my 4th place. He could very easily crack the top 3, top 2, maybe even win the damn thing. And I am on the Fernando Tatis hype train. I hope that he succeeds and he lights the league on fire and continues being the face and gets people to hate him because of how good he is. I'm all for that. But I don't think he cracks our top 3 yet. In 3rd place, I'm going with the guy that I put money on because I loved his odds, I liked his bounce back potential, and I'm a big supporter of his team winning their division, and that is going to be Christian Yelich. People seem to forget that before 2020, Christian Yelich was a consensus. Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. Keep up the good work. Also, please do a video on Bob Gibson. Touchdown, I might have to, man. You, funded my entire week, so I got to make that video for you. I'll make it happen, man. Thank you for all the donations. Let's all say goodnight to Dr. Touchdown. Huge homie of the stream. But what I was saying before is I'm a huge proponent of the Brewers being an underdog team to win the Central and possibly squeak their way into the championship series this year. And it is a little hingent on Christian Yelich bouncing back and returning to form, but I think he's honestly going to do that. I know you can discount his defense because pretty soon he's going to be an everyday first baseman for them. That might even happen this season. Who's to say? I don't know, because they have Keston playing at first. But Christian Yelich is just one of the few guys here with a plus 1,000 OPS, a 156 weighted runs created, only matched by our boy Juan Soto. He's just really goddamn good. And the only reason he falls to 3rd here below some of the other outfielders that I have, because I'm pretty sure we know who the 1 and 2 is going to be split between, is just on account of that defense. So the snubs here are going to be Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado places right outside for me. I snubbed Cody Bellinger just on account of streakiness. And I think the top 2, you could argue Lindor maybe gets in the discussion here, but I'm going to be a cautious Mets fan, temper my expectations. Also, Bryce Harper is a very good baseball player, but unless the Phillies succeed, he's not going to get the recognition that he deserves, and unless his batting average goes up, he's not going to get as many votes, even though batting average is a very archaic stat. We all know that. The 1 and 2 is going to come down to Juan Soto and Ronald Acuna Jr. And this one's a tough one because Acuna Jr. is a 40-40 candidate in my opinion, possibly even 40-40-40, 40 doubles, 40 home runs, 40 stolen bases. But Juan Soto is a generational hitter. So good. Maybe a national for life if they can extend him, if they can find the money to do that. I know they have a lot of money locked up right now. This is a very hard pick to make. They've been in the league relatively the same amount of time. Soto's younger, but they're both super young. They're babies. Soto has the better bat, but he's not as good of a fielder as Acuna. Oh, man. Soto's got the ring. Acuna almost made it to the World Series last year. Ooh, a Blitzball League is in here. What's going on, man? What's going on in Gainesville Blitzball League? Blitzball's really cool. Rookie of the Year for the NL, we said I picked Sixto Sanchez for the NL. There really isn't a wrong answer here. And because I've been so mean to the Nationals this entire stream, and because this was the pick I was planning in my head anyway, I am going to give it to Juan Soto because I do believe that him and Tatis Jr. and Acuna are going to run the league for the foreseeable future, and that's just something we all need to get used to and accept. But with all that being said, Juan Soto is just a freak of nature, really. Somebody mentioned in chat, even with Acuna having a little bit better of a glove, Soto still had 6 DRS in 2020. In 2019, I mean, sorry. So they're both corner outfield guys. They're very comparable in my opinion. If Acuna gets the 40-40, I think he wins it. And he was so close in, I believe, 2019 before he got injured. He was well on his way to getting it. So he will be getting that in the future. Oh, we have a wiffle ball in here too. That's crazy. MLW is really fun to watch, I will say. It's one of my guilty pleasures. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. So yeah, it's a very contentious top 5. You could pretty much interchange a lot of these guys in the 4 or 5 spots, but I think the consensus top 3 has to be some combination of Tatis, of Yelich, of Soto, of Acuna, of Betts. I think the top 3 has to be in those. Then 4 and 5, maybe you could work in Nolan Arenado, maybe you could work in Lindor or Freddie Freeman, or maybe even JT Realmuto if he stays healthy. But I think number 1 being Juan Soto is a very safe pick. So, final recap before I close the stream, because I know Robbie Hyde's streaming. You guys should go check him out if you want to keep watching some guy talk about baseball. So, Back to the beginning real quick. First place for our rookie picks were Sixto Sanchez. Shortly behind him was Ke'Bryan Hayes, followed by Christian Pache, followed by Jazz Chisholm, followed by Spencer Howard. I left off Ian Anderson. I regret it a little bit. Dylan Carlson got snubbed. Got a lot of Nats love in the chat. All right, maybe I'm wrong, guys. I don't know. I have him at 5th place right now. I like the Marlins. I like them. Arenado's better than Tatis. You could definitely argue that. Let me go sub. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. How soon in the season is the pitcher going to throw at Soto's little slugger after guys in the first? I hope not. Protect the jewels. For our relievers, we said Josh Hader's the consensus best in the NL. That was pretty clear to me from the get-go. I put Edwin Diaz slightly above Brad Hand, 2nd and 3rd there. Devin Williams needs to give me a little bit more, but he's my number 5 right now. And number 4 is Brusdar Graterol, who I believe will be succeeding Kenley Jansen in the very near future. Cy Young, I would argue, was harder than MVP. I think that's a pretty safe thing to argue here. We picked DeGrom to go first. We picked Walker Buehler second. We picked Yu Darvish third. Yu Darvish has the Petco bonus to him now, pitching in a more friendly ballpark than Wrigley. I picked Zach Gallen fourth because he gets unfairly slept on all the time, and Corbin Burns fifth because I just made a video on why he might be a great dark horse pick for you to pick in 2021 for your Cy Young. And then MVP we just went over. That was Juan Soto, then Ronald Acuna Jr., then Christian Yelich, then Fernando Tatis Jr., then Mookie Betts. And these were the NL standings predictions from the player comparison streams that we did. If you haven't seen any of those, all those VODs are on the channel, so if you want to go watch those, definitely give those a look. My division winners are the Braves, Brewers, and Dodgers. My wildcard guys are the Padres and the Mets. I snubbed the Nats. I snubbed the Cardinals. I snubbed the Phillies. You guys can hate me. I understand. It's hard. Not everybody can get in. This is true. Omar Narvaez is on a nice little streak right now. Yeah, these are my playoff teams. We'll be doing playoff predictions in the near future. If you like this stream, make sure you leave a like. If you donated, I really appreciate you. If you stayed for 5 minutes, if you stayed for 2 hours, all the love from Jolly Olive. The AL Awards stream will be going on Sunday. We'll be doing that on Sunday. I believe it'll probably be a little bit easier than this was. Oh, what's going on, Wardy? You just caught the end here, bud. And then we'll be doing playoff predictions in the near future. And then after that, it'll be pretty much just maybe gaming streams or maybe me doing MLB recaps once the season's underway. But you guys have made streaming a whole lot of fun. We got a crazy amount of donations today, so I'm very grateful for that. And yeah, guys, that'll do it for this stream. So I'm glad that there was such a warm reception after we took about 9 days off since the last stream. So we'll definitely be back at it at the end of the weekend. I'm going to the Poconos this weekend, so that's why I'm taking a few days off. That's why I'm banging out all my videos tonight, so I can get some stuff out for you this week. I will be buying MLB The Show, Caleb, so once I get that up and going, I'll definitely be sharing that. All right, good night, everyone, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Had a great time.